I'm not going to ask you who you voted for because we know you voted for Kamala. But Trump won. And right before Trump won, Bitcoin was at, I don't know, 60,000, 61.
Somewhere
And
around there.
now, let me look at the ticker. Oh, we haven't broke 95 yet. 94,350. But anyways, a new all-time high today. Obviously, Trump made an impact on the Bitcoin price, but there's a lot of things that I keep hearing that just makes me more bullish every day, like the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, firing Gary Gensler.
I was about to say that. Fuck Gary Gensler, dude. Get him out of here. Pardon my
Um,
language, but dude, get Gary Gensler away from crypto.
right? I mean, what are some of the other things that we're hearing? Trump,
Just
yeah,
not
the
attacking
Strategic
crypto in
Reserve.
general is pretty
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, exactly. Just not the fear of not getting sued, I guess, is gonna
Yeah.
be another big thing. Oh, I just had one that tip my tongue. He brought up the idea of possibly not having capital gains tax on Bitcoin or US crypto coins. So if you're a project in the United States, obviously this would have to go through, and who knows if it'll happen. But if this does go through, if you're a project in the United States and you have a coin and you buy it, and you have a profit, you won't need to pay capital gains on that. That's going to bring so much more to the United States. I even kind of made it a joke, but not really a joke, on Twitter that if this goes through, we write an IIP for Illuvium to bring Illuvium over to the United States. Then everybody
Oh
here is
yeah.
going to be investing in it because when it goes to the moon, we're not going to be paying capital gains on it. Um,
Illuvium is an American company in 2025. Let's go.
right?
That would be
I'll write it that
crazy.
IIP. If it goes through, they can
That
be an
would be
American company
beautiful.
for, yeah. Oh, and then I would just load up even more. I would actually have to look to see which companies are actually in the US. I don't even.
I don't yeah, I was about to say I couldn't name one, honestly.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
I
even
know
think
for bigger ones like Ripple and Cardano,
well, I
or
don't think Cardano's American, right?
I think it is. I
Is it?
Yeah.
Someone fact check us in the chat. I could be wrong.
Yeah, well, I mean, he already had talks with Trump about getting, like, voter ID on the Cardano network and stuff like that. Um,
Bitcoin is. How do you know?
Bitcoin, well, I'm pretty sure Bitcoin was included into that because there
Yeah,
is
you
no.
got to.
Yeah, well, that would be the main thing, and then bring all the other cryptos to the United States. But yeah, it would be projects from the United States and Bitcoin, no capital gains, which that would be
I
awesome.
mean, that'd be pretty
I'm
nice.
into, because one thing we hate in the United States are paying taxes.
Don't get
Um,
me started, man.
yeah, but I mean, what else is there to talk about? I mean, Trump's obviously making a big impact. I guess one question for you is like, we get a new president every 4 years. Trump obviously he can't run again. This is his second term. Do we need to worry about in 4 years what happens? Like, say, I mean, who knows? Maybe JD Vance does a really good job as the vice president, and then he runs and he could win for the next election. But I mean, maybe it's somebody who's less crypto friendly. Like, do you think they're going to be the next president is going to be forced to stay with the path that we're on, or do you think they could turn things around and then all of a sudden, it throws us into a bear market? I don't know.
I kind of doubt it. Like it depends. I think it de- it depends on what the crypto market does, and it depends on what cryptocurrency companies do. Like this whole cycle should be about legitimizing crypto and seeing how we actually apply it. So if we can do that properly, then I think it's going to be a hard sell to, get a candidate in that is anti-crypto.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it also depends on how the market is. But if we go with the same
100%.
cycles that we've been going with, then the bear market will be in the middle of Trump's term. And then by the time his term ends, it should already be heading back up. So sentiment will be better at that point.
I mean, that's what the 4-year cycles are based on, right? Presidential elections.
Well, yeah,
They
I mean,
line up with them.
yeah, they have been lining up with that. Yeah. I guess no one can really come up with if it's because of that or if it's just coincidence, but they tend to line up with the president election. Well, yeah, I think the bullish thing here is that if he does make these changes for crypto and it brings more, innovation from Web3 and the crypto space to the United States, and it helps the United States, then it's going to be a no-brainer for whoever takes over, even if it was from the other side of the aisle, to just stick with what we're doing, because if it works, right?
Yeah.
Um, Not to say that they can't change things
I
that
think
work.
there's gonna be a lot of changes in the Democrat Party coming up for the next election. I would be surprised if being pro crypto was not one. They kinda, like, messed up there, right?
Yeah,
I mean, they messed up on a lot of things, let's be honest, but I think if you're a Democrat, you have a lot of hope for next election. I would be very surprised if the Democrats didn't change a lot of things up, and, I would be surprised if being pro crypto is not one of those things.
yeah. The other thing I keep thinking, and I hear this all the time too, is just like crypto. The younger generation gets crypto better than the older generation. So as time goes on, every 4 years, whatever it is, you have younger people who understand crypto getting to the age where they could be, possibly running for president or running for Congress or whatever like that. So, when the 60, 70, and 80-year olds are out, and then we start getting the people who grew up with crypto, who are understand crypto and the importance of Bitcoin, it's just going to get more and more friendly as time goes on. Just like Bitcoin in general, Bitcoin versus gold. I watched something today that said like what happens is, the old people are either like retiring, they're dying, whatever it is, and their gold is being flowed down to their kids, and then people are taking that gold, selling it to buy Bitcoin because they understand and believe in Bitcoin more than gold. So
Yeah.
that's why I keep thinking Bitcoin's going to keep rising on gold, um, over time. But yeah, I mean, I guess to wrap this up, like I think you can't assume everybody likes Trump. I know some people like the other candidates or the other parties, but like when it comes to crypto, he was the obvious choice, for things to be bullish. And I wouldn't say I'm what do you call it, a single
MAGA?
policy voter, but like crypto was a big factor in what I wanted to see. And crypto also it ties into a lot more than that. Us freedom loving Americas, we want freedom money too. Um, and it's gonna all flow into the altcoins. I hope
Hey, summed it
it's
up there
exciting.
pretty much. I mean, as far again, like I'm not getting political. I don't really care about who's the president or not too much, to be honest with you. But as far as crypto goes, Trump is objectively the better person for people who are in crypto.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where the next 4 years goes, or really just the next 8 to 12 months. It's gonna be crazy. It really is.